Hello friends, welcome to New Toy Tuesday. Our new toys for this week are a stamp set from Close to My Heart, which I joined a product buying club for 5 months, and I was the hostess for the month of February, and this was one of my half price items that I chose. I just think this stamp set is adorable. I mean, look at the hearts, little X's, dots, and kind of like a fabric texture. And then I purchased this die. It says Sending Hugs. Y'all, Close to My Heart sends their dies on a magnet sheet. How great is that? So let's get started. I'm going to make a card using these items. Let's throw that away. And I think what I would like to do is emboss this heart pattern in white on craft paper. How cool will that be? Yeah. So let's get started. Alrighty, I've got the Misty with my craft paper inside. Got my embossing ink. This embossing powder is Glow Craft Piccolo Micro White Enamel Powder. Their powders, enamel powders at least, are super shiny. I did design team work for them years ago, and I still have a lot of powders left. So we're going to use that, and I want to do the hearts. But first, give it a little rub, get some of the sticky off. Because you know it's going to be sticky. And I'm sure you can hear some Lucky sounds because he is ever present right beside me, because he's a good boy. He loves his Mimi. What can I say? Now I'm going to stamp this, and then I'm going to trim the panel down, so if it wants to be a little crazy right now, it can. And then we're going to powder, because I don't know if it's the humidity in Florida. And right now we don't have our AC on because it's lovely weather, or if it's just that my powders are that old, but they're sticking everywhere. Okay, so let's get this baby inked up. Give it a stamp. I'll probably do it twice. Oh, yeah. That's great. You know, I actually should have turned this the other way, but that's okay. Then we'll move it up. Oh, come on. What a sweet little background this is. All right. I didn't powder up that high, so I need to powder. This is the Ranger Letter It embossing ink, because you know I'm a Ranger girl. Two stampings, and it probably actually didn't even need to, but err on the side of caution, I say. Okay. Some powder on here. Just let it float on down. Look how precious. Oh. Okay, so table's cleaned off. Let's wipe the powder residue off of here. Look how cute. Okay, let's decide size we're going to cut this sweetie pie into. Let's see. There's 2 out of here because I have them set back for another card project I'm working on. And they're too big for this anyway, so that's fine. Ooh, I think that'll work. Okay, I'm gonna go run this through the die cut machine. Oh, look at that sweet little panel. And then I should have done this the other way, but you know what? We're in it. We're sticking to it. Now, so we're going to use a craft card base for this. And I think what I'm going to do, let's see. Sending hugs. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do it this way. Down in the corner with foam tape. I'm going to put sending hugs about here. I guess it'll go this way, won't it? With some flowers. Yes, okay, so foam tape. Sorry for my reach. This is darling. And then we'll have it, try and get a little equal right around these 2 sides. I think that will make me happy. Our sending hugs, I think I'm going to do in black. And I'm going to cut it 3 times and stack it up. So 3 of these, we're going to stack them. And it's going to go right about here. With some flowers coming out over here. I'll be back. We have our sending hugs. Let's get these guys out. I use Sizzix adhesive sheets behind them to make life easier. I think I still have a tittle right there. Yes. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to use the tittle or if I'm going to use a bling. Let's see. All right, get the sweetie pie out. This cut's so nice. Pretty clean. Like, you know, you have some dies that are, the edges are messy. This one is not, and I love it. All right, come. Come on, baby. Oh, it's the liner. It's stuck right there. Oof. All right. This out. Go. Boy, that's skinny, isn't it? But oh, it's so pretty. All right, that's out. pesky tool. Got that one all cleaned out. Get this one cleaned out. Okay, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna pull the liner off of this one and put it on this one. I think I might go a little bit at a time. Since this is so skinny and it's probably hard for me to line it up. Yeah, that's enough to start sending hugs. Our sending hugs is all together, and I decided I wanted the top layer to be glitter, so I have 2 cardstock layers and 1 layer of glitter, and it's going to go about here. I may cut the S and the E again, maybe 3 more, and stack them up so it's level with this. I'm going to pull out my die cut stash and see what flowers I have already cut. Okay, so we have the flower section of the die cut stash here. And let's see what we have. I have some of these. I have a lot of greenery. Apparently I'm greenery obsessed. Oh, lordy, look at that. That's pretty. Okay. So if we use that, maybe this gold one. Maybe I'll use this one, I'll ink it. Okay, I'm not gonna use these. I don't think I'm gonna use any of these either, which is a shame because they're pretty sticky. Let's see what's in here. This little baggie of die cuts are from Spellbinders. Oh yeah, okay. See, look, we mix some of this together. No, I want the plain white, not the glitter white. Yes, look at that. That'll be pretty. Okay, we'll use that. Let's ink this baby up with a little Mermaid Lagoon and Salvage Patina regular distress ink. Ooh, squeak, sorry. I'm just gonna ink them up a little. And then we're actually probably gonna cut this apart, but it'll be easier to adding to it all in one piece rather than cut up. So that is some salvage patina on craft paper. It's pretty awesome. And a little mermaid lagoon. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? And if we get the rest of the innards poked out, it will be even prettier. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go hit this with the heat gun and maybe some white splatters, and then I'll be back. Look at that. Instead of white splatter, I dumped that same white embossing powder on just to see where it would stick. And what a lovely result. Okay, so let's start putting some greenery and flowers in here. I think we're going to cut this. Tuck it right there. Let's get our bear glue. This is going to be pretty simple and go together pretty easy. Now that I figured out what I want to do, right? It always takes a hot minute. Oh, look at that. Precious, precious. Oh, Sam. Sam gave me the I don't care. Did you hear it? Let that one stick up a little. This, oh, this is a Diane Reevely stamp that I think this was a leftover from an art journal page, and I just was like, I have to save it because wowza. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this flower, but I'm going to go ahead and put it together so that it's ready. Because that is striking. Okay, so sending hugs is going to go about like that. I think I might put some vellum behind that because it's going to be a little too much, I think. Okay. So if we do sending hugs, that's an E going off, right? I kind of like those where they are. So let's see, how do I want to try and glue this? Oh, I'll glue it to the back of the letter. Yes, because I'm smart that way. We have this here. Hold that on for a second. Yep. And this one. Did I want that one there too? I'm just going to glue that right where it's at. move, darling. Then a little bit of glue behind this piece. This piece ripped off because I was a little too rough with it over there. But that's okay. Sending hugs. Oh, that'll be perfect placement right there. But I think I'm going to trim this green off a little. The tiny scissors out. Because I don't want that stem poking from behind the letter D. There we go. We have a little bit more of this. And I think I don't want that going over the heart panels, so trim it off. So it's just coming out from behind. Like that. Yes. Then I have my little flower. Okay, I'll lay this where we're going to have it. It's going to go like this. So where do we want our little flower? Let's tuck it in there. And bring some of that blue over. Is that enough of that? I think that is enough of that. Now, do I want vellum behind it? The word? The answer to that question is no, I do not have any vellum, but I do have collage tissue, which can go behind, and you can see I have rice paper, which is heavier, and I don't think I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to use collage tissue. So let's cut a little bit. Stick our sending hugs on here, and then I'll just tear around it. Like that will work. And that gives me something else to, a little extra layer of glue. Glue, glue, glue. Need all the glue. Alright. Whoa, Nelly. Glue all over it. I'm not sure if it's going to show through, so I'll cut another piece. There we go. Hold that down for just a sec because it grabs pretty decent quick. Love Bear glue. See, I think that'll help a little bit, because it was a little too much, wasn't it? Okay, we're just gonna rip it. Oh, yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay, let's put a little bit of glue on the back, and I don't think I'm gonna worry about propping that end up. I think it might be okay. Since I put something behind it, I don't think it's gonna collapse on me. Okay. Now, you guys know my card motto is no naked insides. So I'm going to stamp the hearts inside of this card with Vintage Photo Archival. And you could use Distress for this too, but if I can use Archival, I do for stamping, because I can write over it, you know, not have to worry about if my hand's sweaty or any of that stuff. So, and this may or may not be perfect. That's fine. However it ends up is fine with me. Yep. A little distressed looking. That's fine. Kind of like it. Just a little more over this way. There we go. There's our project for New Toy Tuesday. Sending hugs and just distressed inside. I've made a couple other cards using the other stamps in the set, and I'm going to add them in photos at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick around for photos of a couple other cards at the end. Remember, be excellent to each other and go make something. Bye.